This portion of the news is brought to you by Inspiration Senior Living, where we provide affordable elegance to Pahrump area seniors. Give us a call at 751-2300 and make an appointment to tour our community.
Financial incentives for physicians or patients are one way healthcare organizations are trying to improve health outcomes. A new study examined whether providing financial incentives would help improve LDL or the bad cholesterol level in people at high risk for cardiovascular disease.
This health tip is brought to you by
Desert View Hospital and Mountain Valley Physicians Group. Don't put your health on hold. We have time for you. Call us to schedule your appointment. 775-751-7100.
I'm going to get your vital signs this morning.
In addition to vital signs, a visit to the doctor's office often includes a discussion about cholesterol levels, especially if a patient is at high risk for cardiovascular disease.
You can substantially reduce that risk if you take statins or other medications to lower your cholesterol. Many patients aren't taking statins, or if they are, they stop them after a few months.
And what we did in this study was to test a variety of strategies to try to help patients and their doctors get their cholesterol under better control.
Doctors Kevin Volpe and David Ash from the University of Pennsylvania and co-authors studied the effect of different financial incentives on cholesterol levels in more than 1,500 patients at high risk for cardiovascular disease. The researchers randomly assigned 340 doctors to one of four groups. One group didn't receive any financial incentives. In another group, financial incentives were given only to the patients who showed improvements in their cholesterol.
We also tried different approaches, including giving financial incentives to physicians or giving financial incentives in a shared way to both patients and physicians.
The most effective way of improving cholesterol control was a shared incentive between patients and providers.
They had the greatest reduction in their LDL cholesterol.
If patients weren't on statins, they were started on statins, having both the provider intensify therapy as appropriate and having the patients take those medications once prescribed. And that's really why we think the shared incentive group was the most effective.
We shouldn't just think of these as mechanical economic transactions. Getting your cholesterol down is a team effort. It requires physicians to prescribe the medications, and it requires patients to take the medications.
Both of those are critically important to the end goal of improving LDL cholesterol and reducing cardiovascular risk.
Catherine Dolf, The JAMA Report.
LDL levels improved 25 points in the group receiving no financial incentives. Incentives given to physicians only and patients only did not work as well as when incentives were given to both physicians and patients. Ash Meadows National Wildlife Refuge was hit hard from last month's rainstorms. A patch of Heaven Church Camp located inside the Ash Meadows area, which is owned by Victor and Annette Fuentes, had a significant amount of damage to their property also. Nevada Senator Harry Reid announced the U.S. Department of Transportation has provided a $50,000 grant to repair the flood-damaged west entrance road leading into Ash Meadows. The grant is funded through the Department of Transportation's Emergency Relief for Federally Owned Roads program. The grant is designed to repair and reconstruct federal roads to pre-disaster conditions. Victor Fuentes spoke to the commissioners yesterday about his land.
Our property got flooded in 2010 due to that diversion, and our expert witness told the federal government that what they did is going to continue happening due to that diversion. Well, this in October, during the rain, fall, it happened again. Our property got flooded again. And I would like for you guys to go down there and see it with your own eyes, because nobody going to understand it until you see it, until you go over there and you walk through with me the property and you see what is happening to us, and it's going to continue happening. And I think it's the responsibility of the county to give a solution to this matter. I don't think that the federal government are supposed to come to our county and steal our property, destroy our property, and nobody can do nothing. I don't understand that. I'm not going to stop. I will not give up. I will not back down. I will fight. And I want to tell you, everybody here and for everybody to hear me clearly, I will give my life for my property, for my right. I will die in Ash Meadow. It will be blood in Ash Meadow. I'm telling you guys this right now, because this is not right. It's wrong. what they had done to us. We own the vested water right to that property. They came and steal our water, steal our property. There's nothing that I can do with my property, and you guys had to go and see it. To be clear, you know, for everybody, I will die in Ash Meadow. I will give my blood for the liberty.
Commissioner Schenhofen and I did go for the first flood, and we actually walked across the 12-inch wide plank, 20-some feet long, over a raging river to get in there and look at that. So I will be back out. If you leave your phone number, I would be glad to make an appointment to come out and see you.
The Board of County Commissioners spoke a little bit about presidential candidate Ben Carson, who will be making a stop in Pahrump at the Nugget on Monday morning.
I wanted to announce that candidate Ben Carson, running for president, will be at the Pahrump Nugget Monday, November 23rd. That's next week, Monday. Doors will open at 8 a.m. and it's open to everyone. So any of you who would like to, they're listing it as a rally, but Mr. Carson will be there, and I'm not sure if he's going to be taking questions or not, but you can try. So.
The local Special Olympics athletes cut a ribbon yesterday at the Pahrump Nugget Bowl.
Hi everyone, and thank you for joining us today. We are here at the bowling alley at the Pahrump Nugget. I'm Sue Bai with the Chamber of Commerce, and we're here today to welcome the Pahrump Special Olympics and all of their wonderful Olympians to the Chamber of Commerce here in Pahrump. So we're extremely excited to be here today. As you can see, they have their torch, their banner, and somewhere is Jim Stoltz back here, who is their director. So thank you so much for coming and welcoming such a wonderful group of people to our organization. We appreciate your being here. And at this time, I'm going to have Ashlyn try to cut the ribbon over here. So scoot over here. And it's very sharp. Excellent. All right. All right. Thank you so much.
Pahrump Special Olympics, has a bowling program that goes for 12 weeks. Here at the Nugget, they are our training facility, and they open up their lanes to us and allow our athletes to bowl. They bowl every Monday for 12 weeks, and this is our last practice before they leave on Saturday to go to South Point in Vegas, where they will be competing with 250 other bowlers from Mesquite, Henderson, all the Vegas contingencies, to compete for the gold medals.
Oh, very good. Now, is there any monetary gain in this also, or is it just for the fun, the excitement?
Oh, it's for the fun and excitement and the glory of the medal. Now, Special Olympics is open to any person with a disability. Special Olympics is free, and another reason we're here today is Pahrump Special Olympics has joined the Chamber of Commerce, because the businesses in our town, they support us, and we hope that we can encourage people to support the businesses to support us, because without the businesses, there would be no Special Olympics, because we don't get any state funding, any federal funding. It is all done by the generous donation of individuals, companies, organizations, and such.
And how can somebody contact you?
They can contact Pahrump Special Olympics. Our telephone number is 775-537-2175, or they can go to the website, which is sonv.org, as we're part of the Special Olympics Nevada Pahrump delegation.
And good luck to all those bowlers this Saturday at the South Point. We'll be right back.